Hey, welcome to the new video. In this video, we will be making this rim piece. First of all, I bring my cursor to the origin, and I also bring maybe circle, and to the view. 30 is enough. Okay. Go into the edit mode and press F. Insert it. Okay, I will just leave that part and delete all the other faces. As you can see, I'm getting just one section. And also don't forget to apply rotation and scale. This is important. Go to the modifiers and array, transform, and as you can see, I just have 5 pieces. And if you just write 360/5, it fits perfectly. Also click merge. Right now, if I select those faces and extrude slightly, maybe, by the way, we can also give those edges bevel weight, then bevel to the weight, and that way it will be procedurally beveled. Yeah, it's better. I'm also tweaking those parts. Okay, now this piece. As you can see, it kinda has some blow. That's why I add an edge here. I will slightly maybe enough. As you can see, there is hangons, triangular faces. That's why I wasn't able to add a edge loop. That's why I select this edge loop and bevel. And now I can select. Okay, right now I just extrude it and select the scale. Delete those inner faces. And also bevel. For those faces, I also shade smooth. Okay, now as you can see, there's kind of confusion. It's kind of blocking my hole, and that's why I just bring it slightly below. And this is the advantage of procedural beveling. Anyway, right now I just grab my knife and Okay, right now for the holes, I just bring cylinder to the view. Maybe enough. As you can see, I bring my circle and also copy my array modifier. If I just click and click to the my rim and go to the copy to select it, it also, let's do it again. Okay, I select my whole object, then rim, then go to the copy selected. But at first it doesn't match the rotation because it was lacking rotation and scale. And also the other part, their origin points need to match. I also select my rim and bring my cursor to select it, then set my cutter object pivot point according to the rim. That's why they are matching right now. As you can see, I just add my holes. Okay, let's copy this and add it as a backup object. Okay, I apply my array and boolean object. Right now I will just select those faces. If you want, you can also clean those vertices. can also go to the individual origins. Now I just select the inner loop. And slightly beveled, maybe. Yeah, it's looking nice. And lately I bring my object slightly in front. Just also clean those faces. Okay, extrude while looking at front in y-axis and bring my cursor to select it. Set origin to 3D cursor. Right now, if I mirror this and yeah, as you can see, this is our final version. Hope you like this video, and if you have any comments or additional, yeah, you can write in the below. So let me say in the next video which model you like to be remodeled. So see you in the next video. Have a nice day.